So we're at that point in the series where we're going to see a shift begin to take place amongst Joseph's brothers and him. And we're going to see that their words start to match their actions. And because of that, good things are coming. So in Genesis 43, this is what we're told. Well, some time had passed, and there was no more food left. They had used up all the grain. And so Jacob went to his son, and he said, "You're going to have to go back to Egypt to bring us some food." And Judah said to his dad, "You know that the man told us that unless we brought back our youngest brother, Benjamin, that he would not believe our story. And we're willing to go, but unless you're willing to let Benjamin go, we're not going to go." And his dad said, "Why did you ever tell him about Benjamin?" And Judah said, "How were we going to know? He was just asking us questions. We had no way of knowing that when we told him about Benjamin that he was going to ask us to bring him. Look, if we don't go and get food, we're gonna die of hunger. We could have been there safely already. We could have been there twice and back." His dad said, "Fine. Take gifts to them. Take them honey, take them spices, take them nuts. Maybe it was a mistake that they put the money in your back. So take back double and take it to them, and take Benjamin." And so the brothers gathered together the spices, the nuts, and the honey, and Benjamin, and they went back to Egypt. Well, when they arrived in Egypt, they went straight so that they could see Joseph. And when Joseph saw them coming and realized that they had Benjamin with them, he went to his servant and he said, "Go prepare a meal because they're going to eat lunch with me today." And then they brought them up to him, and he said to them, "So how is your father?" And they said, "He's fine." And he said, "Is that your younger brother?" And then he looked at Benjamin and he said, "May God do good things for you." It was good for Joseph to see his younger brother, the same son of a mother, of his own mother. And he got so emotional, he had to leave the room because he was going to start crying, and he went and cried. And when he was done, he washed his face and he went back out and he said to the servants, "Get the meal together." And so they started to set the table and seat each of them. And they sat them from oldest to youngest all the way down, including Simeon, because the servant had brought him out. But when they got to the youngest, it was Benjamin. And all the brothers were surprised because they were seated in order by age. But then the servants, when it was time to serve the food, they fed Benjamin 5 times the amount of food that they served all the other brothers. And this is how they sat in the house and ate and drank at Joseph's home. May God honor the telling of his word. Did you see the shift occur in Judah? How did he respond to his dad when his dad asked him about going back to Egypt? How could you tell that Judah had learned the lesson of having his words match his actions? It's pretty amazing what we can learn as we listen to other people's stories in their lives. That's the reason why we want to be in the Word, to be with Jesus, so we too can be transformed. Shalom, y'all.